Hey everyone, Shadowwraith back again, this time with a abridged quick guide for completing the Arms Dealer Grandmaster Nightfall. This is a pretty straightforward strike, so I'm not going to include the full footage of the run. Basically, I'm just going to include the highlights and some of the major tips that I recommend using. As far as subclasses and loadouts, it's pretty flexible. We're running 2 bottom tree Void Hunters for the Invisibility, and then a middle tree Arc Warlock with Geomag Stabilizers for the Chaos Reach, which gives you high damage against champions and the boss. And then I highly recommend having one person run the Aeon Exotic Gauntlets so that when you finish champions, you'll get heavy ammo. Just make sure you have that set up to the correct one. And then I'm running Anti-Barrier Sniper Rifle, Unstoppable Hand Cannon, and we're all actually running Anarchy, but in an optimal strat, you wouldn't all be running Anarchy. So this next area, after you finish the first couple rooms, you can skip most of the ads here. This is the only place you're going to see arc shields. Basically, just Sparrow over to the side, and then either you can invis and go underneath this little bridge, or you can go to where my teammates are farther up the bridge. Both these places are pretty safe. You can take out the one barrier champion here, and the other ads you don't have to kill. Jumping to the tank room, once you kill the tank and clear out the ads, the best place to take out the 2 barrier champions that I found is up on top of this at the top back left of the room. Up here, you are actually out of range for the champions, so they don't shoot at you, but you have a great view of everywhere that they can hide up on top. So you don't run into the issue of them backing off and then you not being able to shoot them. So highly recommend trying out this spot. Makes it a lot simpler to kill these 2 barrier champs. Once the tank comes down, we had our Geomag Warlock use Chaos Reach, and then that pretty much melts the tank. And then I focused on the Unstoppables here. We had our Hunter Tether, so that we had some spread out damage. And then we let them get a little bit closer, and then stopped all 3 of them, chained them together with Anarchy shots, and then my teammates covered the next stopping of the champions, and I just popped my super again to link all of the damage together. So that was pretty quick work of the 3 unstoppable champions there. In the next room, clear out a bunch of ads, and then this was actually a perfect alignment, so I was able to pop both shields with one shot, but you can take these out one by one. And again, as you're killing champions, just make sure your teammate who has the Aeon Gauntlets is taking the time to finish them to keep your entire fire team stocked up on heavy ammo. Once you finish the champions and all the rest of the ads, the next clip will be a way to get the boss to spawn early so you have more time to damage him. So basically you just jump to the top of this chain, and then as soon as you get to the top where there's a little block, you can jump back down and then pull the lever and then kill the ads. And then as soon as the elevator starts moving up, the boss will spawn and you'll be able to damage him for a longer period of time. If you're confident your team can kill the boss in one phase, then go ahead and just start dumping damage into him as you're riding the elevator. But if you're not confident in that, it's better to try to cheese the boss, which I show here. And in that case, you're going to want to do about 1/3 to 1/2 damage to the boss. Don't do too much more, otherwise it'll skip some of the damage gates and the ads will go crazy. So as soon as the ads spawn, kill the Thresher, and then the boss will sit up here inside his shield on this platform, and you can throw grenades at the bottom of the platform. Typically this works with Vortex or Solar grenades, and you can just keep damaging him. Hunter has a cool bottom tree thing where you can throw the grenade, and as it ticks damage, it recharges your smoke bomb. And then when you throw your smoke bomb to invis your teammates, you get like 70% of your nade back. And then last tip is, if you've got Anarchy here, you can actually double jump and then stick 1 Anarchy right on the side of that ledge there. And then it'll do a little sparking tick damage, and you can actually hit the boss with that as well. So only fire 1, don't fire a bunch. If you fire a bunch, they'll just chain together and you typically won't get the spark damage. And then there you go. Just over 24 minutes for the Grandmaster clear. This is pretty easy. Again, it's not an optimal strat. If you have a solid fire team, I'd go for the boss 1 phase to save some time. But if you're LFGing, this works great. Thanks for watching. Hopefully this was helpful, and catch you all next time.